Hey there, curious minds. Get ready to be inspired by Akshit's unique journey in our SkilloVilla Success Stories series. As a second year college student pursuing economics, he took an unconventional path by upskilling early. The world is evolving and it's time to take action, says Akshit. So stay tuned for his extraordinary story.
Hey, hi Akshit, how are you?
Hi Shruti, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. So, Akshit, first of all, thank you so much for doing this with us. We are very much excited to know about your journey at SkilloVilla. How's it been? Before diving deep into your learning journey, let's take you a little back and tell us about yourself. The audience wants to know what are you doing currently and what's happening with you.
So I'm Akshit Gupta. Currently, I'm in the second year of my college. I'm pursuing economic honors in Delhi University. SkilloVilla, I joined it in my second year, and it's very uncommon, is what I see. Like most of my peers, they're not really college students per se, but I think it was a very good decision. Like maybe the best decision that I made of joining this program as early as I could, and it has been a wonderful journey.
Okay, great. So, Akshit, how did you get to know about SkilloVilla in the first place?
So I feel like it's a very funny incident. So I have this habit of rolling through Instagram, LinkedIn, looking for webinars or seminars on random stuff I could learn. And I know most of these are mainly marketing tactics by tech companies, but I'm like, sure, no issues. I don't really plan on joining, but I'll definitely learn something. So that's how I actually joined a seminar by SkilloVilla, where they talked about career in data analytics and what really need. And it was Deepak sir that was taking the entire seminar. And it wasn't like he was trying to promote his own company or telling us that you should join SkilloVilla. If it was that, I wouldn't have joined. But what struck me was that he was being so realistic. Like it wasn't like he was being polite. He was being very direct, very realistic. And I think most of us, we sort of got into this existential crisis. Like what have been doing till now? We haven't really thought of anything. We should take action and all. So it's how he struck me about the sort of person he is, that like this person created SkilloVilla, this program, and it feels like he really wants the best for us. That's why I joined SkilloVilla a day later. I was like, yeah, now I have to do something. It was actually at that point of time, I was in my first year, and you can see that I was like, yeah, I have to join this program now.
Okay. So, did you have this thing in your mind that you want to be a data analyst, or it's something you were just thinking and you just got to know, and then after attending the webinar is something that made your decision of being a data analyst?
So as an economic honors student, it's obviously I knew that data analyst is one of the jobs I could actually do after college if I don't really decide to go up for my master's directly. But it's not like I was really interested in data analyst. I guess the main reason I actually joined the workshop is because I just wanted to learn Excel and Python. And like I personally, I love Excel, like playing around with Excel. So I don't really like Python, but I knew I have to learn Python. So yeah, but after that webinar, I was like, I have to become a data analyst. I have to try becoming a data analyst. Not because it's a very lucrative job, because it sounds like a very fun job. And after my entire journey, I'm really looking forward to it. It does sound like a very fun job.
All right, Akshat. Let's now dive deep into your learning experience at SkilloVilla. So, how has your experience been so far, and how has it benefited you so far?
It's been pretty great. There are a lot of live sessions. We have a lot of mentors supporting us. So what exactly is NLM is basically you have a lot of videos of the concepts. You have quizzes after every 2-3 videos. You have a lot of assignments. We have this capstone project, a proper project that we have to do. This is what I really love about SkilloVilla is that videos, they're like very easy to understand. They're like bite-sized, like 5 minutes videos. And I think that's what benefited me. Since I'm actually from the science background, not from the commerce background, I saw that a lot of jargon, a lot of concepts that other people knew that might be needed in this industry. I did not know that. So it was difficult for me at the start, but when I was thinking like, how will I do this? After going through the videos, it was like, yeah, I was just worrying over nothing. These concepts are pretty simple. And it's not like I haven't tried doing those concepts before. I've tried YouTube and all, but the way the entire curriculum has been made, the way that SkilloVilla has been explaining to us each concept, like very basic from the start, then going to advanced, and in very small steps. It's been amazing. Like I didn't even realize when I learned the entire and I was worrying over nothing. This seems very simple.
Yeah, Akshit, I think you rightly mentioned we have students from different backgrounds, and not everyone is comfortable with those jargons because those concepts and everything could be new for somebody who doesn't belong to that background. So we've ensured that the entire LMS is structured in such a manner that it appears to be comprehensive and easy to understand and easy to learn for anyone who wants to go through it and wants to learn about data science and data analytics. So Akshat, any unique feature of the curriculum did you like the most?
The entire concept of having just 5 minutes videos, and it's not like they're speaking very fast, they're actually speaking very slowly. Like I personally watched those at like 1.5x speed. So that's the best feature. Other than that, I really like the entire chart. SkilloVilla have this bar where they tell you that what's your progress, all right. And now I know it's weird, I love it, but a lot of times when you have a long program, 6 months, you get complacent. You don't have this drive or motivation to do something every day. So every day I would like just open it and look at this bar. I'm like 50%, 60% ahead of people, and it gave me motivation. Or maybe if I see that I have lagged behind other people, like 11% of my peers, I'm like, I have to complete this today. So this constant motivation is something that really helped me complete the program. I think this is the best thing you can actually have, because motivation is something that regardless of whether you're a college student, whether you're working professional, even though you could make the time, you don't really have the motivation to actually use that time for this. So this is what kept me. Also the fact that if I ever, let's say I missed a deadline or something, I couldn't attend a mentor workshop, the team really kept track of that. I got like calls the other day, like, you didn't really attend this, like was there a particular reason? Do you have a problem? We have sent you the recording, which is fine. Do you want more time? Do you need any help? So that was pretty nice. And again, when you have someone actually keeping track of your progress for you, it really makes it easier for you to actually complete the entire.
Correct. You actually mentioned both kind of people, like working professional and students, and both of them are pretty much occupied with their other things as well. So the support team ensures that you guys get all kind of support. If you are occupied with something, you get those reminder calls timely so that you can complete your assignments, and further on your milestones can be completed, which will result in you being a certified data analyst, and then further it will obviously help you in your final placements and everything. We ensure that you get that kind of support. So Akshit, I'm sure that you've also attended those live sessions that happens on the weekends. So how was your experience with the mentors in those sessions?
So it's been a very great experience, honestly. I think was the most attractive thing about SkilloVilla. Like, sure, the hard skills like Excel and all. It's something, if while it's easier to actually learn it through SkilloVilla, like Excel, SQL, Python, Tableau, whatever we have been learning. Obviously, if you put in a lot more time, YouTube and stuff, with the advent of YouTube, this is stuff you could actually learn by yourself. Though it would take a lot more time and it would be a lot harder. But these live sessions by the industry expert, these doubt sessions by the mentors, Abdul sir, these have gave us the edge, the practical experience we need. Because the world has become very fast. It's changing very fast. When I started college, I was like, maybe this is what I need. By the second year, through these webinars I'm attending, I'm like, every time I attend a webinar, the requirements sort of change. They become more and more. So then I realized that I still have a year or two more before I actually get into a job. What would I need then? And these industry experts, they're actually what they're telling you. Like, they're giving you the practical exposure you need. In doubt sessions, they gave us, like, you can learn Excel, SQL and all, but what do they ask you in interviews, and what are these tricks that are used by companies that you have to use in companies? Because if you just go through YouTube, learn SQL, you won't really know what's the most efficient way to use it. But these doubt sessions, these live sessions, they are. And this is, I think, the thing that what gave me an edge, as now I'm a certified data analyst, by the way. So what gave me the edge through the SkilloVilla program is that the data analyst mindset they have created for me. So every live session, the basic concept was there that we know the entire thing. What does an analyst do? He takes a problem statement, he breaks it down into form, he solves these individually, and it all comes together, and he comes up with a solution, a reason why anything is happening. What they can do. It sounds very simple. I thought it was very easy at the start too. But after attending these live sessions, it was like my world broadened, my horizons provided or something, because even though I knew that a lot of possibilities exist, I couldn't really think in that manner, because when you're living, a lot of stuff you just assume for granted. You're really granted that if I order something, it would definitely come. It will come by this time. You're like, ठीक है, कोई नहीं, थोड़ा late हो जाएगा, but stuff like that. But these people, they're talking about the order volumes going up and down, and where like I don't really see them actually the volumes going up and down, or them actually cost cutting or something, because if I order something, he's coming on time. But when you hear, you're like, the world is too big, and there are a lot of people that we do not know about, a lot of institutions we do not know about. Like the entire dynamic is like, it's like amazing. And when you look at it, you're like, it's too big to fail. But after stuff we see from history, they can fail. So really important for us to actually understand how our world works, and data analyst is something that gives you all the necessary mindset that you have to do that.
Right. I mean, theoretical knowledge will definitely limit you somewhere, but it is important that what you have learned theoretically, you should know how to apply it practically. And with these live sessions, you get that kind of different perspective. It's not only one way how you have to solve that particular problem. There could be several ways. That's what you learn in these classes. And first of all, congratulations on being a certified data analyst.
Thank you so much.
So Akshit, great. So as a final word, is there anything you would like to recommend to all those data analysts or data science seekers who are looking forward to join SkilloVilla's career track?
I want to talk to the college students first. I personally, as a college student, I think the world is changing, all right? I've said this before. If you want to actually get into the career that you want to get a job there, and you'll not end up like, we'll see how it goes. It's best that you take action here. And I'll be very honest, SkilloVilla is the best platform that you can get if you want to pursue a data analyst and data science career. And I can definitely tell you, since I've done my course here. Mainly would be, first of all, is the sort of support that we get here. LMS, I've told you, like, it's very easy to understand 5 minutes videos. Other than that, the support from the mentors, the support from the entire team. If you have any sort of query, we have this Discord channel. And this is why I feel like the SkilloVilla support team is the best I've ever had. The Discord is like very interactive. So in mails, you can actually just write a mail, you get a response within a day. You get that here too. But it doesn't really feel like you're actually talking to the person. It's more formal, but feel very close. You can have discussions with your peers. So the Discord query system, we can see queries that other people have asked. Like we can solve doubts we didn't know we had. So that's amazing. And time management, and this is especially, I think the working professionals would need this, is that time management is something that's very difficult for everyone. But with SkilloVilla, them giving you the motivation you need, with them keeping track of stuff that you aren't able to, you don't have the energy to, you're able to actually get the time you need to complete the entire course. So even if I'm certified data analyst, I'm actually in the second year of my college, so I can't really get a job right now. And this is where SkilloVilla comes to really save me. They're like, we have this 2-year alumnus support program, this membership program. You're our alumni, and if you want to get a job like an year later or maybe 2 years later, we'll help you. And that really helped me out, because I was like really worried. I'm stuck here with the program. Very good opportunity to get a guaranteed job. It's basically guaranteed, honestly, because even though I'm not part of the placement program, it's very comprehensive. Like I'm still being part of the resume building process. I'm making my resume with them. There's an internal, external mock interview. There are a lot of tests they have. It's like they're giving you enough time. They're giving you opportunities to test everything you have learned, every aspect of you. They're training you for interviews, and then they're giving you a lot of opportunities for jobs. Like we get job posts links every week, which we can apply for. And if we want to apply for particular, like we found a job, we want to apply for it, they help us with the preparation. So it's like very comprehensive. Like I honestly felt like if you have done your own due diligence, you're almost guaranteed to get a job, especially with a 2-year alumni support program. Honestly, within 2 years, you can definitely do that. So that's been great. And obviously, time management is something, support for college, time management for working professionals, like everything you want, everything you could have. Now, even though they're not directly spoon feeding us, sometimes I do feel like they really took care of any deficiencies we have, any sort of problems you could face. It might be emotional, it might be like physical, like if we're not able to attend a live session due to the personal, very important commitments they to make up for us that we don't get. So any sort of problem you have, it's like they're there to solve it. So if you do plan on going on the data analyst course, even if you don't, Excel is something you need to learn anyway, because Excel is like an industry go. Python is something you have to know. So if you really want to learn these sort of skills, Excel, Tableau, Python, SQL, Skillo is the best platform, best program you can go for.
All right, Akshit. I mean, you've actually covered everything. Excel, yeah, like you rightly mentioned, Excel is something everyone, no matter in which industry you're going to be in or what role you're going to be in, but like in Excel is something that you generally should know about. And it's actually very fun to work on Excel if you actually know how to use it properly and how to utilize all those features properly. So it's a fun thing to do. So you actually have mentioned covered everything. So Akshay, thank you so much for doing this and giving this honest and insightful interview. It's definitely going to help a lot of students out there who are confused, and this is the time right now where you being in college you can explore a lot. This is the right time where you can decide, you can choose what exactly do you want to do in the future, because competition out there is like very high right now. So it's better when you have time in your hands, so you utilize it properly and do something that you can actually earn well from, and you have that kind of respect in the society as well, and so and so forth. So Akshit, again, thank you so much for doing this for us, and we wish you the best for your future. I can already see your future is bright. You are actually a part of SkilloVilla alumni membership, so whenever you'll be ready for the placements, we are also ready to help you out and get you the right company that you desire for. Apart from that, if you need any kind of assistance from SkilloVilla, you know that we are just a call away. Let us know and we'll be there to help you out.
Collaborate with the SkilloVilla community today.